This is Davis, Long Beach, California, at the Galaxie Studio. Early today, huh?
I was early.
That's great. I was rushed.
That it's unlike you to be half hour late.
I kind of forgot about what time I was supposed to be over here. Because I said 6, then I said 6:30, and then I said 7, so...
Okay,
But I think I was supposed to be at your house at 6:30.
Yeah, so that we would be there at 7.
At 7, right.
Regardless, Fabulous Fords Forever car show.
Knott's Berry Farm. Buena Park, California.
How long has this show been going on?
Man, probably a good 20 years.
I think it was an anniversary year.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But
sold out, filled up again.
yeah.
A lot more vendors this time, though. They're opening the doors to more aftermarket parts vendors. You know, like your Paxton Superchargers and Edelbrock and some of the other manufacturing names, rather than just Ford-specific, like the Shelby American and the Ford Racing. You know, they're a little more there as far as, you know, aftermarket parts.
But there wasn't a lot more.
No, but there was few. I mean, even in the grass area there, where they had the Ford, booth and display cars, they had some other carbon fiber companies. Accessories. There were some 10x10s with parts and stuff out in there as well. So not just car clubs.
Okay, I didn't make it over to the
right.
grass
I did
area.
a sort of a loop through the late model Mustangs and through the grass and on out, and not a lot of 40s or 30s cars in the grass area. There's some Falcons and some Thunderbirds. I think they had some Lincoln Continentals, so it may have been an anniversary for a Lincoln. But any
celebrities that were supposed to be there?
Because I wouldn't doubt it, but I didn't. You know, we were there first thing in the morning, so I didn't see a scheduled list.
Okay, because usually in that grass area.
Yeah, they had a few, you know, that other podcast is out there, and you know, nobody was on premises for that, but I didn't. You know, I just kept on moving. So took some pictures of some 427 Mustang fastback cars, and met a guy from South America who brought his or built this 1940 Ford, like a jalopy racer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all time period parts, and right down to the flathead, which had aftermarket or original Ford flathead parts from South America. The heads and the intake were made by a company called RABA or RABA Industria. I can't remember, the Industria Corporation of some sort. I don't know. I took some pictures of it. 3D setup on a late model flathead that he had early model heads on it, but it was pretty cool. Two-tone blue and white paint with the graphics, and
okay.
It's pretty cool. Definitely a different thing to see there. And
cool.
I thought that was pretty cool. So they popped the top, and I got some pictures. So
what color? It was blue.
It was like a navy blue and with a two-tone with a white, kind of about halfway up the side of the car and all the way. I mean, roof and sides. And it had didn't have front fenders on it. It was kind of like the fenders were removed, and you know, for dirt track stuff, it's like real minimalist on the front. They usually just take the fenders off, and they put a couple like dirt fenders of sorts. You know, they kind of looks like a Dodge Power Wagon.
Okay.
With the fenders on the front, they're just basically just big flares.
I'll make sure to have that picture up right on the website.
Nice people. Saw me taking pictures and immediately just, hey, let's open the hood, you know? Like, oh, okay, sure.
Well, it was early there. I'm sure by the end of the day they get tired of that. Well, probably not. That's why
probably not. I mean, I'm surprised you put the hood back down. But the hood didn't open up like a conventional hood, stock hood. It whole front end like swung up like on an those late model F100s.
Yeah, the kit.
The whole kit, yeah. But fenders and the hood all came up and it was all held down with just like a big leather belt. So it was cool though, man. Bare bones racer style, but it was time period to 19. He said 55. So older guy. That's what he did. He used to race. So it's pretty cool.
And they're overall just lots of good cars.
Oh yeah, a lot of Pintos, man.
There's a fair amount of Pintos.
A lot of Pintos this year.
But almost every make and potential year Ford car is
I
there.
didn't see a lot of Model A's. I think I saw 2, but
well, there's that flatbed truck.
I don't even think that thing has a Ford engine in it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I've seen it many times. I don't think that thing's got a Ford in it.
Okay. Well,
it's a cool looking truck, but
how many cars would you say?
Overall? Oh, man.
Okay, well, it takes 3 hours to get them all.
3 hours to load in. I knew there was over 200 Broncos. I counted.
You were counting Broncos?
I was counting about per row, number of rows in that whole grass section that they always go to every year. At least 200.
They're pretty cool.
And every variation, right? I mean, I don't know what the latest one I saw was probably a 75. So at least you figure 66 to 75. I mean, 200 of them. And all variations to bone stock to just to a barely any remnants of a Bronco shell on a chassis.
There was one that was like a Baja racer.
Yeah, I was reading about that. The Stroke Special Baja option package. It was like the blue top with the white.
Right.
Three tone.
Big, but won a bunch of races.
Yeah.
On the side, there was either first or second, in like the Baja 1000 or races like that.
Yeah, late 60s, definitely. Man, way to go. But yeah, I noticed that when they were coming in. It's like, didn't I just shoot this? And I was like, maybe it's a color package. So, yeah, lots of variations on that. So, that was cool. But like I said, no 67 Galaxies and no 68s.
And no 65 pickup.
I saw one.
No, you didn't.
That was a 65. The short bed?
That was a 66.
Well, then the one before it was a 65.
There was a Mercury 64.
Would they have the same grills as 65?
No.
Yeah. It was pretty bare bones, man. I mean, I think it was white. It was just everything was just white. No chrome, no.
Right. That was
no aluminum.
That was the Mercury.
Oh, really?
The 64, and then because it was next to the 66.
Oh, okay.
It was a custom cab.
Right. Oh, okay. So I've corrected. So that would be the only two.
Because
yeah.
I remember this because my niece and her boyfriend were there, and I was explaining.
Right. Okay.
I was explaining the differences between the two. 64 with the it being off center, the steering column.
The orphan of a car.
Exactly. But great show, local, highly recommend it.
Yeah, a lot of people drive long distance for that, man.
It's another one of those.
They just make a thing out of it, for the whole weekend, spring break.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As well as if you're really into it, Grand Prix is going to be starting up.
Grand Prix? What do you mean? It's going on right now. This weekend.
Well, I know.
Oh.
You can't hear them yet, but.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. They're going to be firing it up pretty soon.
It's after 12, man. You think you'd be doing it right now? Get going.
That's all I've been hearing Friday and Saturday.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. That's a pretty unique way to hang the old vacuum cleaner there, William.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Maximize space.
Boy, I'll say. Or you get a smaller vacuum.
That's probably what I'll end up doing.
Take that one to work.
Yeah. I might just do that. I'm not... It's a big shop vac.
Thing's huge.
Well, when I bought the house and started setting up the garage, I thought, hey, bigger's
better, right?
Same
Hey,
thing.
wait a minute.
Like when I had that really big air compressor,
Yeah, the big vertical
it's like, well, that's kind of overkill for,
moving stuff and
or
Yeah,
for
right.
for a pin nailer or something like that. Whereas this little porter cable pancake one's perfect.
Can you put air and tires in your car with this thing? Even better. So, but getting back to the Ford show, man, a lot of cool trucks, Broncos and late model Mustangs and
Tons of Mustangs.
tons of late model stuff. I was surprised.
Some
Younger
Panteras.
generation stuff. A lot of Panteras too. Yeah.
And there were a few, what are those, GT 350s. They're low like a Pantera. There were a couple.
Ford GT, the new
Yeah.
ones.
No, the older ones.
Well, I still call them new, but the ones we saw at like a Mojave, they look like a exotic sports car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Go 200 miles an hour.
And there were a couple of those.
Couple of those, right?
Plenty of,
Those are cool looking, man.
plenty
Ford's
of
coming
kit
out with a new one
cars.
too. Huh?
Those Cobra kit cars.
Oh, the old man Cobras.
Yeah.
Right.
There's always
Sure.
some of
Those
those.
things sound awesome though, but yeah, you have to have a big gut and a wide brimmed hat and some sunglasses to drive one of those, man. To qualify you for that, huh? Gold chain and the old guy's rule T-shirt.
Or the visor.
Tommy, yeah,
With the
With the-
built-in hair.
with the fake
Like-
hair, right? The Tommy Bahama shirt. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get the idea, right?
Yeah, I wish I could afford that. If I could afford that.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that.
You're right.
Yeah, no.
I'd have my.
You get a Mopar.
I'd have my 19.
You'd have your 69 and a half A12. That's right.
That's exactly what I would have. First on the list. Oh, and there were some of the old Fairlanes that you like were there.
You know, I didn't notice any 57 hardtops though.
There was a.
I
I don't know
didn't
if
see
it was
any
a
hardtops,
57.
man.
There's a pretty sweet
What's up?
looking convertible.
But I don't remember. I know there's some 50. I saw some 58s, but 57 hardtops. No, I didn't see any. I saw sedans, 4-doors, wagon. I don't remember convertible. Starliner, of course, but I didn't see any hardtops. No. That was cool, man. Overall, it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Usual T-birds as well.
Always good to see my niece.
Yeah, that's cool.
She wanted to come. And like, we're leaving early,
They're leaving early, right?
you know.
When we were leaving, people were still coming in. I mean, 12 o'clock, you figure, in my book, like, you're just going there now with all your gear and chairs and junk. It's like, day's over.
You got it. So,
Speaking of truck, what's with the truck, man?
I should have the block, or Ethan should have the block back Monday or Tuesday.
And they're doing what?
Repair, hone, and hot tank the block.
So they're not gonna bore it over for you?
Haven't gotten that far.
Oh.
You know, as far as in the conversation. I sent him an email.
Are you gonna put a 390 crank in it?
Cheap Charlie, man. I don't. Okay, it depends what the next step on the block is.
Well, you're gonna
I mean-
need bearings. You're gonna need rings. Are they gonna do pistons for you too?
I don't know. That's the next steps. I got to find out what you know, if it's going to be bored, the condition of the, if I need it, and what's the condition of the crank. I don't know. But you know, toss some emails. You know, things like, you know, here's some stuff that I definitely want to replace. Like,
Timing chain, oil pump.
right, that type of stuff.
That'll cost you $80.
You know, internal stuff like that. That's a pain in the butt to get to.
Oh, you might as well do it now. Everything's got to come off.
Right. Well, everything is off.
Right.
So Let's see. If you're listening to this, it's probably actually no by the time this gets out. So I should have an update for you, something more substantial next week.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And hey, last week,
man,
Mojave
Magnum, right? This time I guess it's called the Magnum. Yeah, put on by MKM Promotions from Las Vegas. They do this every year out there in Mojave at that airport. It's like a local airport, space and air museum. That's what they call themselves, but it's basically a one-way ticket for a jumbo jet to be scrapped. So that's what that facility is really all about. But I mean, if you were a airplane enthusiast and you were fortunate enough to live out in Mojave, by God, we have room for you.
Right.
Right, man.
Or in the
It's interesting though. Mojave's got a really big history with aviation though, from test flights and stuff, because that's where they test all the new like solar powered stuff and all the things that are sort of semi related to the government. And Edwards Air Force is right there. Right. So I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, big gusty wind valley. It's perfect, right? Cheap land. What else do you do? Go fly a plane.
Right.
So, and in this case, you use that airstrip to go 200 miles an hour. So,
yeah, it's basically open to any car or motorcycle.
The event,
right? Like if you wanted to participate,
right?
It does have to pass.
There's
basic
a tech inspection, and they place you by depending on what you have done to your car, or engine displacement, power adders, that kind of thing. But it's just kind of like,
as well as the ratings of your tires.
Yeah, it's all speed rated to. Yeah, everything's got to match. So
and. With just your regular driver's license, you can go up. They don't want you breaking 150.
With a regular?
Yeah, with a regular license.
Oh, so if you go over that, then you have to have like an NHRA or SCTA.
Or some sort of
SCTA was really big on that, so.
Because remember the announcer kept saying, hey, you guys are breaking.
You're breaking out, right.
Let's.
Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, it was $300, about $400 for the weekend to go race out there.
Yeah,
I don't know if they
a little higher.
Okay,
if you start adding another car, start adding a passenger.
Yeah, but if it's just you and your car, man. I mean, and I think they let people camp out there too, because they have their trailers out there, RVs. So.
Where else are you going to stay?
Well, I mean, there's a couple of hotels right around the corner there.
But I wouldn't necessarily go back to this show.
Unless I knew somebody who was, racing and I was actually doing something. Cause
it's not very
5 hours for us standing around, man. That was...
And it's not very spectator-friendly.
No, it's not. There's no grandstands. It's just you and your fold-up chair.
And because it is a mile and a half long.
Yeah, you can't see the start.
And you really can't even get a good shot at the end.
At the end, because
of the distance.
The distance to the runway. So, yeah, you had to have a serious lens to get anything out there. Or a good lens and be able to stand up on top of your RV. That would have done it.
Yeah. But
put some depth on it.
But we did hang out with Dave Parks.
Yeah, he ran the Suddenly Savoy 1957 Plymouth Savoy that was at the Hedman Headers booth at SEMA, and actually got to see and hear this thing run. It sounded like it was missing, dude. It just had that weird sound to it. I mean, it was fuel injected. It had a Hillborn setup. It was the first generation Hemi It was a 389. It's not a 426. So it's pretty much the old school traditional engine that they had originally put into
his father's car.
Yeah. Apparently, I was reading, and there was two replicas. There was that one, and there was another one that was a sedan. And I don't know what happened to the sedan, but I did see some pictures of that, and they were both built and restored by. His last name was Travis.
Jim.
I don't remember now.
I was working on video of it yesterday,
and yeah, so that was pretty interesting, and obviously this car, you know, this was Dave Park's last run with this thing. I mean, he's a grandpa, so he got up to 150 in the mile and 160 in the mile and a half. So
not bad in a 57.
But that's right. I mean, that thing and this car. I don't think his car had this replica car had the original had a belly pan in it, and they had blocked off the headlights areas with like the vents, so that just to try to scavenge what more aerodynamics they could out of this car. But yeah, I don't think there was a belly pan on that car. So, and obviously, I think that's all glass, like glass,
right?
Not fiberglass, so plexiglass. So, there wasn't a back seat in there, was there? Maybe not a bottom, but there might have been a back. I don't remember now. Tell you the truth.
Spent all day with that car.
And I don't remember. You really look on the inside. You really couldn't. Ridiculous, isn't it? But yeah, it's probably a 3,800 pound car, man.
Yeah, it's a big car.
Oh yeah, big fins.
But so we got to hang out with Mark Lewis from Headers as well. Hey, 302. Are you getting
next Sunday?
Are you getting headers for that?
I hope so. Yeah, that's my plan.
Are you getting them from Hedman?
I hope so. That's my plan.
What was the last conversation on that?
The last conversation we had was at MPMC, and whatever you guys need, let me know, as far as some kind of product. So,
okay, well,
I need to have an engine first before I can ask for something. That's usually the way it works. Like gaskets,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I got to have it in hand so I can take a picture of it.
Exactly.
Do what I need to do with it so I can.
This is going here.
Sell it.
I need this.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
You can't exactly. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
It sure is.
So, and in my case, it's going to be $1,000, right? So yeah, that's the 302, man. I'm jonesing, man. I'm waiting because tomorrow I'm taking the transmissions in. I got to go to the carburetor shop to get the carb. This is the crazy thing. I got that carburetor. It's basically new. It's a Holly 600 electric choke, and I got it with that pile of all those other parts I got. Swap meets.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
yeah.
So I pulled it out of the box. I looked at it, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be bitching. This is going to work. And I'm, what is wrong with this? The booster on the secondaries on one side is gone. It broke off. It's like, what are the chances of that? Because I'm looking around at everything else. There's nothing broken. But
you mean the little...
Yeah, the little stick that comes out with a little ring in it, there's primaries and secondaries on, but it's on the secondary one because there's no air, what you call
metering block
up at the top. So it's like it's pretty open towards the back, but whatever it was, it came through that box, man. Just hit it and broke it clean off. So I can't really cannibalize it, but they're pressed in, so. That's worth the free question and $30 to have the guy at the carburetor shop looking and go, oh yeah, done. Rather than me screwing around with it and pounding on it and
not knowing if you're doing it right.
Yeah, because he could have a press and pop. It'd take him 5 minutes. So I get to do that tomorrow now. It's like, oh man, it's great. That's a great deal, but extra trip.
Yep.
So other than that, man, motor mounts in, alternator's ready. It's got the harness on there. The fuel line's moved. Speedometer's been replaced. I will mess with the ignition when I get the engine in. I will probably cut the exhaust again, and I'll have to figure out some sort of Y pipe for that. But I'll worry about that after I get it in, because I got to get. I got to put headers on it. I got to get the engine. I still got to get a set of heads. So that's a small detail.
Yeah, that's
right.
A minor detail.
A minor detail. That's right. So that's where we're at with that, man. And then I can worry about the cooling system too, but I got to have the engine in before I can put that in. But that'll be last. And I'll order some mechanical gauges from your buddies at Summit. Summit Racing. It's already order's been placed, man.
Really?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I'll have that. I'll probably have.
Why'd you
by
go with
Tuesday.
Summit instead of Jex?
Because they're every time, dude. They have exactly what I need every time. It's a good interface on their website.
What brand of gauges?
Auto gauge. Yeah. I don't know, man. I can't see spending $80 for oil pressure gauge. I mean, Stuart Warner.
Swap meet.
Yeah. When's the swap meet? May 9th? May 10th? May 10th. I think about that too, but it's like, well, okay. But I'm
just saying you can get some vintage meaning used.
Vintage meaning used, right?
Stuart Warner gauges.
Probably about $20, $30. Yeah. But
it might
just be
better.
the gauge, I still gotta. I know. But the ones I got are going to have lights in it too, so I think I may actually hook up the lights on these, Yeah. Why not, man?
Yeah.
Ranchero I did. I just hook them up and forget the lighting.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think mine have.
Your plethora of gauges that we never see move, so I'm sure you're in the dark in there too, aren't you? Except for the TAC, maybe?
I think the TAC has one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the TAC does have one. But that's what the mini mag light in your glove compartment is for.
Reach way over there to get that.
Yeah, it's like, hey, how's my tip? Okay, doing all right.
Doing all right.
Hey, guess where I went?
When?
Last Sunday.
Oh! William, have you been in the movies?
And now it's time for William's movie review.
Yes, I went to the movies.
Oh, man. What did you see, man?
It was Sunday. It was last Sunday. I got a text from my boss telling me that there's a movie playing at the Art Theater that I would probably like. It's called The Wrecking Crew. It's the group of studio musicians that kind of took over in the 60s, leading into the 70s, that basically played all the music that from that time. Like the Beach Boys' first album.
Oh, okay.
Is all studio musicians. The Monkees.
Uh-huh.
All studio musicians until the show actually took off and they had to learn how to play so that they can tour.
Right.
When you think of someone like Cher,
Uh-huh.
you know, gypsies, tramps, and you never think about who's playing. You assume that they had a band, but no, it was all studio musicians, and so it was this group of people known as the Wrecking Crew, because Wrecking Crew that they basically were wrecked the business, the previous business, the guys that, wearing ties and jackets,
and they're all
they're coming in Levi's and smoking.
Yeah.
And, just really good documentary. Highly recommend it. Just for the educational aspect. Editing wise, it could have been a little tighter, but you're doing interviews. You get what you get. And doing something like that, and it was done by the son of like the main guitar player, or one of the main guitar players that were in there. Glenn Campbell was part of the Wrecking Crew.
Oh wow!
Really good guitar player.
Right.
And he went off and of course had his own little career, but just everybody, the mamas and the papas, any chart song, from that time period, 90% of the time it was these guys, and one woman bass player that was in the group. But
so thumbs up, huh?
Oh yeah, you can watch a trailer at I think it's thewreckingcrew.com or wreckingmovie.com.
Basic search.
It's easy to find.
All right.
And that was William's movie review.
You know what else happened last week?
I'm hoping something good.
Personal Audio lost their lawsuit.
Oh, that's right. I sent you that
You
link
sent
from
me
the
that link.
EFF.
That's right, man. I did a little reading on that. They lost their lawsuit, regarding a recorded episode to be used for podcasting. So basically, speared up by Adam Carolla and
Mark Maron.
Right.
He was behind it because he got papers as well. That's actually where I heard it from.
Oh, Mark Maron.
Was Maron's podcast. But they were going after Stuff You Should Know, which is...
Wasn't it the NPR stuff?
I don't know if they're going after NPR.
Oh, I thought they would. Maybe they were next. Well, who's next? Right, exactly.
Right.
They're going after the next biggest fish.
So
they lost. So on the other backside of that, that has brought up the beginning of the Innovation Act, which is basically to put a stop to patent trolls and squashing business and startups, because when somebody has an idea, lo and behold, there's someone else who's a team of lawyers.
I had that idea first.
Team of lawyers walking around, but no, they didn't really have the idea. They just bought it.
Right.
And they just...
You're now infringing on
You're now infringing on this, but we don't produce anything. There's nothing made. It's just a piece of paper with a receipt on it that says you bought this. And then now we're going to sue you unless you pay us. And so you either pay a lot of money to fight in court, which most people don't have, or they just walk away, give it up and move on, or they pay. So chances are they pay.
A licensing right.
Right, a licensing right. Basically just, what is that?
Squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Innovation Act is going to put an end to all that. So I'm sure we'll hear more about that, in the next few months. So,
but in the meantime, podcasts.
Everybody can still enjoy their favorite podcasts. So, say hi, say thanks, God.
Oh, speaking of podcasts, I'm so excited.
Oh no.
Tomorrow, which is Monday, I'm seeing a live podcast or live show of Welcome to Night Vale.
So it's streaming?
No, it's at the Warner Grand in Pedro.
Oh, okay. So they'll have a live audience. There'll be a bunch of people there as they record it, and then
they will. They're on tour.
Yeah, but the actual podcast will be released at a later time.
Right. It may not be from the show that I see. It's going to be the same show in different locations
Right.
across the U.S.
But it's not.
At
it's
one
not-
point,
Okay.
one of those will be a podcast.
Right.
So I'm seeing the live show
Oh.
of Welcome to Night Vale.
What are you gonna do? Is you and a bunch of other weirdos? And what is there a theme? Do you have any idea what it's about, or are you just gonna go sit down in a theater, or what?
The live shows are supposed to be standalone shows. That's what this one is. So it's not imperative that you've listened to all 60-something episodes, 80-something.
Right.
But it would probably help if you at least knew who some of the major players are, or the characters.
Right.
You know, Cecil and Carlos, Hiram McDaniels, who's literally a nine-headed dragon, 5-headed dragon. I don't know. I'll get caught up. I'll get caught up tomorrow. But,
Okay.
the wife got caught up.
Did she really?
Yeah.
How much is this going to take of your time, William?
Well, driving to Pedro takes like a half hour,
Yeah, but how long is the show itself, though?
about an hour.
Oh. Just kick back and
Great podcast. Again,
different.
it's unique, and if you do start listening, the first 10 or 15 just seem really random,
I sure do.
but then it kind of kicks, then it gets in a groove, and I mean, there's a definite plot line going on. That I finally will be able to talk to my wife about.
Something?
Well, something about the show, because something will come up, and it'll be like, instead of using the word angel, I've started using the word Erica, because on the show, all angels are named Erica. And then like I have to stop myself because she hasn't. I don't know.
Oh, where she's at?
Where she's at.
Storyline.
So now we can talk about like, oh yeah, Cecil's going on vacation, and the old woman who the old faceless woman who lives in your house is gonna do this, and blah 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 blah. So should be pretty cool.
Creepy. Cool, man.
And another new podcast. Well, it's not a new podcast. It's new to me. Is the Thrilling Adventure Hour. Old timey radio.
Oh.
They've stopped doing them, but there's close to 200 episodes. They're about a half hour long.
Are they new stories based sort of like the theme of the old like
Right.
30s and 40s?
Yeah, they were doing it like live at the Largo.
Uh-huh. Right. where
It's pretty good stuff.
yeah.
If you need something else to fill up your day,
We all do that, right?
welcome to Night
Yeah.
Vale Thrilling Adventure Hour. And
Thrilling Adventure. That sounds kind of cool, man. They're short, right? Like 30 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then,
That's perfect time.
there's a really good episode where there was a crossover between Welcome to Night Vale
Yeah.
and Thrilling Adventure Hour. So there was it was like two shows in one that got mixed together, and it was pretty good stuff.
That's cool.
Speaking of pretty good stuff,
Yeah. What's up?
my niece should be here
Oh, okay. Yep.
pretty soon, and we're gonna go get some tofu tacos.
I thought you said potato tacos, man.
I don't think Coco Rangers have. They don't have potato
Well,
tacos.
tell me they need to. There's always room for improvement, right? All right. So, side note: Project Street Legal. Project Street Legal. They're looking for voters. Register to vote. Get involved with city politics. So that way, when ideas and initiatives come up to open up a drag strip locally, the local people or local registered voters can say, that's what I want. So,
And speaking of, I need to write a letter to, I think it's Hot Rod Magazine.
okay.
In the latest issue, they had just a short, small article of the street racing that was in Chatsworth.
Uh-huh.
They just had like a little update, but there's a cable show
Oh,
called Street Outlaw or something like that.
Yeah, Street Outlaw, right.
NHRA basically said,
Anybody
if
who's
you
in
continue
there-
to do this, we're going to pull your license.
No, it's people who have an NHRA license who participate in the Street Outlaw show.
Right.
You're going to get dropped.
Okay, I thought it was that they were going to pull your license, but
Well, that's what I'm saying.
okay,
Right,
being
you're
dropped
out. You're out. Basically, you're out.
because they and NHRA does not want to be associated with that.
Right.
So some of the cars, I guess, on the show have the logo.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
So I want to write them a letter, tell them about Terminal Island, Project Street Legal. It's like, get them in touch with Donald, do a write up on that.
Sure, man.
And I guess that
Irwindale's done, dude.
I guess that Outlaw Racer show, whatever, it's staged. It's like a staged reality
It's a
show.
fake reality show that's that supposedly it's out on. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've seen enough clips of it and read enough about it. It's not. There's someone there who's an EMT. There's it's all been checked out. It's they build it up to where you fill in the gaps in your imagination, of course, but built up hype.
Okay, but I see NHRA's point. It's like, why would you want to be associated with that?
The backside of that, though, too, and another thing that needs to be added to that is NHRA really doesn't do anything for younger generations of people in the street racing. I mean, it's not street racing, into racing in general. Because, you ask yourself, when was the last time we went to an NHRA event?
Okay, I don't...
See?
Right.
Why? I mean, granted, it's like.
Well, Irwindale has been.
Well, that's 8th Mile though. NHRA ain't gonna go there. My point is NHRA really doesn't have anything to offer to younger generations of racers. Anybody racing in NHRA, man, now you're talking money.
Okay, on that same page where the other two articles are, they have started doing something. Where if, let's say you have your learner's permit,
right?
You can have your adult, staged, do the burnout, and then car doors open up, you switch places, and the youngster gets to drive. Just down
News
the strip.
to me. Wow. News to me.
I'll
Yeah,
show you the article.
I'll read that. But that's the thing, though. I mean, it's like.
But where are you going to find an NHRA event?
Where are you going to finish? Yeah, out here.
Well,
Yeah, nothing going on in Pomona.
no.
See ya. Might as well just do it on the street.
Which we are against. So
Yeah. So Project Street Legal, check it out on Facebook. Sign the petition. It's free. It's easy. Get involved with your local politicians. Speaking of politicians, the SEMA Action Network, sign up for that. It's free. It's easy. Find out what local laws are affecting you or going to affect you, along with the proposed mileage-driven tax, which I have a feeling is really going to start to swing into that realm because price of gas is still pretty reasonable, but and the more and more of these electric cars, hybrid cars, if you own a Tesla, you're not. They're going to come after you. Okay, your days are numbered.
They're going to find a way.
They're going to find a way. So you can feel good about the environment, but you'll be paying the same, if not more, for your car, your Prius.
And if you want to find some cool stuff to like maybe have in your garage next to that Prius, blacktopdepot.com.
Hey, lots of cool signage, man.
I haven't talked to Tony in a while, but I know he's busy.
He's a busy guy. You know who else is busy is Junkyard Jeff, junkyardfind.com. Got some parts to sell. Non-Prius parts to sell, maybe.
There you go.
Any tools, any engines, car parts, motorcycle parts. Check it out.
And then, let's see, next weekend.
Mike Satterfield, we saw him today briefly. It's cool to see.
Saw his car.
He brought the Fairlane out, man. I was surprised to see that. He rolled down the street. I'm like, oh, that looks familiar.
It's like, well, same thing. I was like, oh, I love that, the Gulf Racing look.
The Gulf Racing look?
Whoa,
wait I've seen that.
SEMA? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He didn't make any mention of that, but I'll be sure to post that up on the Twitter.
Yep. So
that'll be funny.
Mike Satterfield next
week.
weekend.
So,
GentlemanRacer.com.
Rally Historico. Let's find out what Mexico has to offer other than you fill in the blank. But that's next week.
Then weekend after that, PSCA Racing in Fontana.
Is it? Oh, yeah, PSCA. Yeah, cool. We're skipping Moon Eyes, correct, on Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Let's go to the swap meet, man. You'll probably need some truck parts by then. Oh. No, you probably won't need anything by then. We'll see what happens.
Right. The wives are out of town, so we can go in the morning.
Oh, yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah, man. I should take the wrench.
Or we might be wrenching on the Mustang.
Yeah, if I have some parts to put on it.
Right. That engine's got to go in at some point.
Yeah, but yep. We're working, man.
There's a Performance Plus car show in May, and Colby Martin from SEMA Action Network in May as well.
At the end of the month. Cool, man.
So lots coming up, lots to do, lots to talk about.
All right.
Make sure to hit up our Facebook page. Sign up for that newsletter. Check out the photos and videos.
Podbay, Stitcher, TuneIn. Pod Directory. It's all free.
Tell a friend.
iTunes.
So, until next time, my name's William.
This is Davis.
Don't skip on that.
But they'll